The championship game in the Big 12 Conference. One that has a long history of classic finishes. We could be in for another one here today. Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a squad out of the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the Arizona State Sun Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so a touchback will start at the 25. Looking for some space. It's Parker. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. To pass. It's Dampier. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. With the catch, it's Nimrod. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Receiver makes the catch. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Second down play coming up. Linebacker shifting around now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run. And the Utes will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And they get to completion. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. The Utes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Dropping back, it's Dampier. Slides the quick throw. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
The Utes have first and 10 here. Looking to throw here. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw this.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. Just getting settled in for this conference championship game. This offense already has put points on the board, Kurt.
Man, they are not wasting any time at all settling into this football game. They got straight to their reads. Quarterback did a nice job of just kind of executing the game plan, and they're up 7 here early.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
So 2nd and 7 at the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Takes the handoff. It's Udo. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, ASU.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Utah offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Receiver in motion now. And now the handoff. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Catch made on the out route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. QB decides to keep it here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. You know, old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. scanning the field. It's Dampier. He's going to put it down and run. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And the Utes pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one in this conference championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Using his legs on the scramble. And the senior calls his own number. Keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
And they hand it off to the back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Utes will have first and 10 here. Grab behind the line. It's Parker. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Dampier. And he's got it. Touchdown, Utes.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, knocked right through. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. Let's talk strategy here. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Arizona State offense comes back on the field. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Dropping back, it's Levitt. He fires this throw and it's intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. At the 10 now. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Utah.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Arizona State offense comes back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick six in the last possession. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's reeled in. It's Moss. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
One play already to the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And they trap him for a sack.
Man, I love to see these big fellas get a chance to make a play. Usually it's the guys on the edge, linebackers, but here, the nose guard comes up with a sack.
Second down now after the sack. Dropping back, it's Levitt. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, it's second down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They got a real shot here now on third down.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Lets it go quickly. He's got it with room to run. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big game. This offense set up with a first down.
Oh, man, this defense, I think, completely got fooled here. Clearly expecting a run, and all it took was one guy out of place to go from thinking about a punt return opportunity to prepping for a goal line stand.
And the Sun Devils will line up here on first down and goal. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Sacked, it's a loss back to the 6.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
Ball back at the 6 for second and goal up that loss. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
That's just not a whole lot of options here for this quarterback on the RPO. The defense, give them credit. They did a nice job of sniffing it out. I wouldn't be surprised if the quarterback is second-guessing that decision of giving it to the back instead of pulling that and either running it himself or maybe making a nice throw.
So 2 chances to score a touchdown in the red zone already. They came up short. Now it's third and goal. Design quarterback run. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Arizona State.
Because we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Hand off to the left. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Here's the second down play. Play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. He's looking to scramble. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain on that run.
Good awareness here by this defense, keeping their eyes on the quarterback, knowing that he's a potential threat. That time before he can get out, they keep him to a short gain.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Scanning the field. It's Dampier. The quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, get closer to midfield.
Man, you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The Utes getting set on 1st and 10. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes a quick catch. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. He can go at the 20. Crosses the cut. Hurdles the defender. What hops? And on this conference championship stage, it's the defense that makes the play to tie this game up.
Man, Chris, think about this. There's so much at stake. You're trying to win a conference championship. Who knows? Maybe move on, get to the postseason, into a playoff. And to come up with a play like this from your defense where they create the turnover and score themselves to tie this thing up, this is going to be an exciting finish.
No problem with BAT right down the middle. The BAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Bringing it out, it's Nimrod. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Caught by the receiver. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. The Utes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And looking to throw now on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Close to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Utes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And back comes the Arizona State offense onto the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. We get the second half started with a running play. Powering through. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Back in motion now. Back to throw. It's Levitt. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Makes the catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
And the Sun Devils with 1st and 10 here. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Ending off on the draw play. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. The Sun Devils are going to keep this drive rolling.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Sun Devils pick up enough for a first down here. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Caught behind the line, it's Brown. And it's out of bounds after a decent gain.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Looking for a gap. It's Udo. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
So 2nd and 10 here as they try to stay out of 3rd and long here in this tie game in the 3rd quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. To the air, it's Levitt. Caught over the middle, it's Moss. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on 3rd down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Arizona State.
Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Delay of game penalty will cost the offense 5. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. That puts them back on top.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
To throw, it's Dampier. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker.
This is a nice job here by this defense on 3rd down. They take away all the options downfield, and they recognize the quarterback scramble. He almost comes up with his 1st down, but they keep him short to set up this 4th down.
And the Utes will bring their punt team onto the field. And finally, we have a punt, the first of the game for either team. And now before the kickoff, a timeout is taken by the kicking team here. So here we go, down one score. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To the air, it's Dampier. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs here. And the senior toughness on display as he keeps the drive moving himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
The Utes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Looking for his back. And the senior quarterback, lucky it didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Look out. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. First down to the 32.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The short completion of the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tight end goes in motion. To throw, it's Dampier. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Looking to throw it again. Grab near the sticks. It's Parker. Touchdown, Utes. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. State offense comes back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Ball handed off. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
So the running play stopped on first down. Brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Looking to pass. It's Levitt. Throws to the tight end. Wide open. He makes the grab. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Grab behind the line. It's Brown. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Anderson. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Looking to throw. It's Levitt. With the catch, it's Udo. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution.
Well, Chris, just like this in the fourth quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get first downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And the player is down injured after that last play. Looks like a timeout while they check him out. The conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. On the run here, lets it go. Finds his man. It's Brown. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. Pressure is coming. Loose ball, scramble for it. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Well, you're trailing in a game like this in the second half. An opportunity in the red zone at the very least to get a field goal, hopefully a touchdown. The most important aspect is ball security. You've got to take care of the football, and instead, they cost themselves a possession.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Leaning on the run game here late. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So second and short here, exactly what you want when you're trying to run the clock out and secure the victory. And he's got it again. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? Offense will keep it on the ground here. Crosses the 45. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.